I ruined my best friend's engagement because I found out she was cheating.
Why are you cheating?
Me, 30, and my best friend, Mary, 31, have been friends for 8 years. During this friendship, Mary was aware that cheating in a relationship is a big no-no for me, as all decent people should. Even when I find out celebrities, colleagues, or even people I don't know break up because of cheating, I get this bitter taste in my mouth.
As you should.
By the way, this comes from Tear Relative on the r/OKstorytime subreddit. So, it's all because all my life, my dad is a serial cheater. And even now, after 34 years, he still is. It started when Mary and I worked together on a cruise ship for the first time in our years of working on different contracts. We finally got the same ship and same contract dates.
Nice.
She is already engaged by this time and will be married in just a few months. So almost all the preparations are done. And since we are on a cruise ship and far away from our country, Mary and her fiance Mark are in a long distant relationship. Nothing could go wrong.
No, not at all, right?
All I see is success from moving forward. I can only imagine planning a wedding apart from your partner. I know it's been hard on her. Over the course of our 6-month contract together, she developed a lot of guy friends within the crew, people who work on board the ship. I, on the other hand, don't drink, so I sleep early since I work 11 hours every day. Oftentimes, she goes back to our cabin wasted or sometimes with her new friends in the middle of the night.
I hope those are the girlfriends.
Yeah, sometimes it will wake me, sometimes not, which being a crew member for years of living with different kinds of roommates, I'm used to it. But one night, I cannot fall asleep because my partner and I had a fight and I was waiting for him to reply. I heard someone open the door and I heard a man's voice snickering, obviously not to make a noise, and Mary's shushing noise followed him.
Oh no. Mary, what are you doing?
For context, we live on a cabin with a bunk bed and I'm a top bunk and I have curtains for privacy. Obviously, they won't be able to tell if I'm awake or not. Then I heard kissing noises and felt movements soon after they were doing the deed.
No.
Do you stop her or not?
I record it. No. Just for evidence.
Oh, hey, yo,
No. For evidence. For evidence. For evidence.
Oh,
for
okay.
evidence. For evidence. So you can send it to her partner. Because you think her partner's going to believe you? Like, I don't know who you are. You have evidence. You need proof. You can't just say lies.
My gut fell and I wanted to be a mean, nosy BB and go down and ask them what they think they are doing. But I just stopped myself, telling myself it's none of my business and that I can deal with her tomorrow. Yeah, I would record them leaving together.
At least some proof. Maybe like, not even the like video proof, like you can hear them. Like, oh, you know, it's her, or at
like
least
a picture of them.
Something that's worth proof.
The next day, I came and talked to her. To cut the story short, she's been feeling sad and she's been having cold feet. She felt loved and seen by this guy, and when they would talk, he just makes her feel everything she will be giving up when she gets married. For context, again, Mark is her first boyfriend, and they've been together for 10 years.
10 years? Mary, 10 years?
Keon could never. She said she just feels that she has been missing out on being with him for so long, and she said she wanted to try some new things.
Yeah, new guy. A new guy is a new thing.
I argued with her that if this was the case, she should break up with Mark instead of sleeping around and cheating. I told her that if she gets married with these thoughts in her head, she would end up hurting Mark. Plus, there's no divorce in our country, only annulment, and it's a heck to pay. It's not an excuse, just a side tone, haha. She said she would think about it and would wait for the right time, but apparently her think about it means she still sleeps around with this guy. Yeah, she's sleeping on it. She meant to say she's sleeping on it.
She's literally sleeping on it.
I hate every bit of it, but she asked me not to say anything and not to ruin anything I am not a part of. I've known this guy as much as I know her. Mark, my boyfriend, and I bond on music, biking, and he is practically like a big brother to me.
Uh-oh.
But I also want to respect Mary's life and her decisions.
No.
I continue to be there for her, to make her mental breakdowns and her bad days when she feels really bad with the things she has been doing. I advise her to do the right thing and tell him. But she asked me to promise not to tell. Inside, I feel so bad because this is not what my convictions are telling me. I know I have to be honest, and I feel I am betraying Mark by not telling him. And in a weird way, I feel like the trauma I had growing up with my father that cheated, now with a best friend who does the same thing, is taking a toll on me. That's not a far assumption to make. I actually got so anxious with this situation that I often zone out, had no appetite, and actually lost a lot of weight. Oh, you got an ultimatum. You got to go eat a tomato and ultimatum Mary right now.
Why a tomato?
Because she's not eating.
Oh yeah, but like why a tomato?
Old tomato. It was a joke. I'm a comedian, dude. This is what I do. I'm working. Laugh.
I'm laughing, just not with you, just at you.
No, laugh with. Okay, you know what? Either one gets the job done.
Okay.
You laughed.
But yeah, that if it's taking a real serious toll on you, and you have to tell someone, first go up to Mary, be like, I'm going to tell him. If you don't tell him,
yeah. Our contracts pass, and we're about to go home in a few weeks, and she is still sleeping with the guy and some others.
Some others? Now you have others. You wanted to try some newer things.
Still thinking about it. Still not letting go of Mark, and still going through the wedding preps. This has been 6 months. They've been out to sea for 6 months.
I'm telling. If it was just the one guy, and like it's like, all right, I get it. But now with multiple guys, dude.
And she still begs me not to say anything. I cannot tell you how many times I've drafted a message on my notepad composing what I would tell Mark. There was also times Mark messaged me and asked me why Mary seems so distant lately. The urge to say the truth is really hard to suppress, but because I love Mary so much and I try to be understanding and wanted her to tell it directly to him so as not to humiliate their 10-year relationship. Fast forward, I came home a week before her. Being back to the Philippines.
Let's go. Pinoy proud. Pinoy proud.
And seeing my mom waiting for me in the airport. So beautiful and kind. And yet knowing how much she feels unloved by my dad made me snap. On that day, I came home and I sent a WhatsApp message to Mary. I'm telling Mark.
Let's go.
And turned my phone off. I met up with Mark that same night and told him everything.
This is going to be so juicy.
He was dumbfounded. He was crying, and we spent 5 hours at that coffee shop talking, and just him on a roller coaster of anger, sadness, and just plain pity on himself, really. He really does love her so much. My boyfriend and I took him home. He was just staring into space on the car ride home, and I feel so bad that I had this lingering feeling that I know I did the right thing, but I also caused pain. You didn't cause pain, girl.
It's like a Band-Aid. You got to rip it off.
Yeah, you ripped the Band-Aid off, but he's having to fix the wound.
It's going to be stinging for a little bit, but it's better than, not telling and him getting married to Mary.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then finding out somehow, hopefully finding out eventually. But sooner is better.
When I woke up and turned my phone on, I had hundreds of texts, missed calls, and even emails saying that I answer the phone, that I am an ungrateful friend, backstabber, and stupid, and that I just wanted to see her fall because I'm jealous of her. Okay, now we're just throwing punches without looking.
Too many playthings are going on in Mary's head.
Like, if you're gonna say something more personal,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, no one likes it whenever you snore.
You just want to be me.
Yeah. Like, come on, like in this moment, like. She's not even clever. I'm sorry. That's mean, but...
You want to be me? Yeah, dude. I really want to be the scummy cheater that's,
that's what I dreamed
hurting
to be.
everyone.
Oh, dude. She said she was planning to go home and confess to him directly so that she can reason with him to continue with the wedding despite the circumstances.
The wedding's over. There's no wedding.
She said that she had never seen this evil side of me and she pities me because there's nothing interesting going on in my life that I had to cause drama in other people's life. And you can see drama filled in other people's lives every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. Just tap our profile.
Bingo.
She's trying to hurt her with words, man, but like...
It's done.
It's done,
like,
dude.
If I'm going to lose my friend because they're making scummy moves and they know they're making scummy moves, okay.
All right.
Bye.
Cool. I'm not gonna like be not eating and not feeling like a bad person because of this. And was it the right thing to wait 6 months before telling him, actually?
No, I would have told him, but
you would have lived with her. You would have bunked bed with her.
I don't care. What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do?
She knows where you sleep.
What is she gonna do?
Who knows? She knows where you sleep.
She's just gonna keep sleeping with the guys. If anything.
Yeah, but like she knows where you sleep and she could hurt you.
I'd be like, I'm doing you a favor because one, helping Mark out, helping you out, and helping those guys that you want to help out. Do you think? And I'm really hoping that we already know the answer, but when Mary gets home and talks to Mark, do you think there's still going to be a wedding?
Oh, no. Well, if Mary were to talk to Mark, she could have manipulated a wedding.
Oh, 100%.
But no, this isn't going to be a wedding anymore.
No.
I felt worse. I haven't replied to her, and it has been 3 weeks from then to today as of writing it. I deactivated all of my socials because I heard from my friend that she has been posting cryptic status online. They just called it off and informed everyone on the guest list. I still receive emails from her to this day saying, I hope you're happy and you're not a hero, you're a villain. Mark had messaged me saying thanks, but that's about it. I think he is also off the grid and not talking to anyone. I feel so bad, and the way she reacted to me made me feel like an a-hole for telling. So am I? Sorry for the long story. I'm just really riding the way I feel, and it is so still fresh.
You did the right
Did the right thing. Everyone here hopefully would have done the right thing.
This is one of those things where everyone loses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everyone loses, but it's the right thing, especially on your conscience.
And being a warrior of the truth is a hard path to follow.
100%.